Hey friends, welcome to the last day of our $25 weeknight challenge. We've done 5 days. This will be the 5th day where we have spent a total of $25 for our weeknight dinners for a family of 4. I'm about to show you what's left. There's a fair amount left, just not a whole lot of chicken, but we'll make do. Let's get this going. First and foremost, as you guys know, we made that second salad yesterday, so we have a whole salad. We have the 4 drumsticks left. We have some lettuce. These are pretty much our fats right here that we have left. Tomato, pinto beans. We have 3/4 cup of flour, and I put like a tablespoon in here. That's the chicken stock we have left. Cheese, that's the chicken we had left over when we made the chicken stock. And then we have some rice, vegetables, and there's our potato skins. And we're gonna get going. Let's see what we can make for this Friday. Hey y'all, remember how we had the 44 cents left over on day 1? I have decided to spend that 44 cents. And I'll have to wait for my husband to get home with the item. But you'll see it when it gets here. But just to let you know, there is one other item coming. We also have this milk left. I forgot about that. I didn't forget about it because I was thinking about using it. But I forgot to take it out. The first dish we're going to put together today is a creamy chicken and rice dish that needs to get into the oven because it's got to be in there for an hour. At least, you guys know. Who knows how long the drumsticks will actually take to bake all the way through. So we're going to make a cream of chicken soup. I've got some of the chicken fat in there. I'm going to put in some flour for thickening. And we're going to let that cook a little bit. Then we will add in some milk and some of our chicken stock. In this baking dish, we're going to be placing 3 of the drumsticks. We're going to salt and pepper those. And then we're going to add the rice on top. And the sauce, of course. I have put the 3 drumsticks in here, salt, pepper, garlic powder. And in the creamy soup, I also put the I had a little bit of that pan sauce left over from yesterday, so I tossed it in there for some more flavor. It's not going to get as thick as cream of chicken soup. It's just not, no, because we didn't have enough flour. So now I'm going to go back over here. We are going to pour the rice into here, and this was 2/3 cups. And then we're going to take our mixture here and pour it on top. And I'll take a look at it. I don't know if it's enough liquid. And if it's not, then we'll just add some flour. Water. We would add some water. I think that is plenty though. So now just make sure all the rice is down in the liquid. I'm also going to be putting some broccoli into this to bake with it. It's going to take me a minute because I'm going to try to put in just the larger pieces. All right, I've got the broccoli in there. Now this is going to go in the oven at 350 degrees for 1 hour. And in this pot here, this is the same pot we just cooked that cream of chicken mixture in. We're adding the rest of the chicken stock, which was 1 cup, and the rest of the rice, which is 1/2 cup. Let that come to a boil, put the lid on, and put it on the lowest setting you got, and let it just sit there. To my KitchenAid, we are going to be adding a 1.5 tablespoon of butter, the 3/4 cup of flour that we have left. Whoops, that was loud. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to save just a tiny bit. And then 1/4 of a teaspoon. We're going to make a single tortilla. So you're going to want to put a little bit of hot water in that. Do it slow because we do not have flour to make up for that. Now in this pan with the peppers and onions, the rest of the pinto beans, put them in there. I'm going to do a little at a time because I'm not sure if I want all those. Go ahead and add them all. So the rest of the pinto beans that are left, put them in there. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder generously, and then this is also where we're going to use the rest of our taco seasoning that we had set aside. So go ahead and at this point, go ahead and put that in, and salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, as you would like it, all right? What we're creating here is a chili. We're going to let this cook in this pot for an hour, just like the chicken and rice. We'll see what kind of flavors we can get in there. Another thing we're going to have going while everything else is going is this last chicken drumstick. We're going to be putting it in this water to boil. Alternatively, you can cut it up and cook it in a pan, but I feel this is actually much simpler to do. In this pot, I will also put a little bit of seasoning. The rice we were cooking is done, but I am afraid it's already sticking to the bottom of the saucepan, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in a bowl along with any leftover rice that we had from taco night. The dough that I was making for the single tortilla is a little bit wet. It's actually very wet, but I think we will still be able to make it work. And I actually only put in about 1/4 cup of water, so that was too much. I chopped up all the tomatoes we had left. I did remove the skin from the one whole Roma tomato that we had. I put all the tomatoes in this pan, and we're going to try to make a sauce for our tortilla pizza. All right, we got our last ingredient. This is what we got, and we're going to use the soy packet to attempt to make a soy sauce to go with the fried rice. We are getting ready to start our fried rice. So in this pan, I have put the rest of the peas and carrots, a good fair serving of the green onions. This is all we have left of those, and the rest of the chicken fat. I'm going to get that sauce in some water from the ramen packet, and we'll get that going. Melting some of the butter here. This is what we have left, if you guys are wondering. And into this melted butter, we're going to toss the rice. I would go ahead and add some garlic powder into this. Oh, I forgot to put the meat in here. We actually have some chicken to put in here. So let's make a little bit of space. The chicken. Get that warmed up. So this tortilla that I made I couldn't get it transferred to the pan, so I decided just to kind of roll it out as if it were an actual pizza crust. We're going to stick it in the oven for a little bit while this bake is finishing up, which looks great, and it's fantastic. Fantastic looking. But I'm going to get this pizza dough in here just to cook a little bit, or tortilla dough, just to cook a little bit. I have combined the rice and the meat, and it's time to add the soy sauce mixture to it. And that is pretty much done. So there will not be any eggs in this fried rice, but we do have plenty of other ingredients. And here are the final results. I have to say I'm very pleased. The chicken and rice bake, it was done after that hour in the oven, and the chili looks pretty good. Not as red as I normally have chili. And then we have the pizza here, and that was the tomatoes that we crushed up and used as a sauce. And then we have this is the ramen. Like I said, I was going to cook it up. Then we have that salad that we made, a little bit of cheese left over, and our fried rice. So much food. I think we will be completely full and satisfied with this, but I will surely let you know. Here's my plate, full to the brim. Day one was chicken pot pie. This was amazing and filling for all of us. We loved it. Oh, I'd like to say to those of you who have heard the clicking of my oven this past week, I am going to work on silencing that in future episodes. Day two was chicken tacos. These were very tasty. Homemade tortillas are a huge favorite in this household. I had a really great time this week. It sure was a challenge to keep everything within the $25 budget, but we did it, and it was fun. Day three was hot dogs rolled up in tortillas with roasted potatoes and broccoli. This meal was quick and simple, yet still unique. Day four, we had some oven roasted chicken drumsticks and some mashed potatoes and salad. It was very much a comfort food meal. I just love mashed potatoes. Day five, that was our variety day. This was a fun day. I would probably make every one of these dishes again. Well, friends, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I'm going to get more content.